North Pole, Elf said, listen here, this year we need a little help. There've been so many good little girls and boys, the sleigh won't hold all those toys. So heat up your hot chocolate thermos mugs, there's a Christmas toy convoy revving up. Santa got a semi flying down the road, southbound North Pole overload. Got a wreath on the grill, a star on the hood. He's checking off his list, so you better be good. He's got a speaker on the top playing jingle bells, red snow flaps on them 18 wheels. Tell me, have you ever seen steel and chrome fly? Beep, beep, bye-bye, Santa got a semi. Santa called up the state patrol, said if you see him coming, boys, let him roll. We got a long night ahead and a big job to do. They said 10-4, Santa, you can roll on through. But be real careful, don't forget to buckle up, cause there's a whole lot of love in them big old trunks. Santa got a semi flying down the road, southbound North Pole overload. Got a wreath on the grill, a star on the hood. He's checking off his list, so you better be good. He's got a speaker on the top playing jingle bells, red snow flaps on them 18 wheels. Tell me, have you ever seen steel and chrome fly? Beep, beep, bye-bye, Santa got a semi. Big truck with a star on the hood, you better think twice, yeah, you better be good. Call Santa got a semi flying down the road, southbound North Pole overload. Got a wreath on the grill, a star on the hood. He's checking off his list, so you better be good. He's got a speaker on the top playing jingle bells, red snow flaps on them 18 wheels. Tell me, have you ever seen steel and chrome fly? Beep, beep, bye-bye, Santa got a semi. Beep, beep, bye-bye, Santa got a semi.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to a special presentation of a video that I'm doing. I can't really say it's the Odyssey Files or the Odyssey Hour because nobody is here with me, but it's Christmas and I wanted to do something special. So I have my mug of hot chocolate. I have Christmas cookies, which I will not eat because there's no reason for you to sit there and watch me chew, but just know that they're here and part of the spirit. Before we get into the main event, which is hopefully you're all comfortable and sitting back and ready to enjoy a 98% well-read Twas the Night Before Christmas poem. But there is a couple things I just wanted to do first. And that is, first thing I want to do is I want to thank a lot of people. And whether you people know or not, I am a driver for UPS. So naturally, the Christmas season is a busy one. And whereas I don't think that's quite over yet, I want to thank all of my fellow UPSers. I want to thank the people of FedEx and Amazon and Speedy and DHL for everything that they have done this Christmas season. I want to thank the semi truck drivers for everything that they had to do. I have been in over the road. I have been a regional driver. It is a miserable existence. And I want to thank you all for that. Anyone that works in retail, oh, thank you so very much for, I didn't have to see one article about somebody losing it because of the Christmas rush. And so I just want to thank everybody for making this Christmas season what it is and for surviving it. Here's to you. So good. All right. Secondly, we are here to, obviously, like I said, uh, join a little Christmas spirit of the Twas the Night Before Christmas. But you might not know the history behind it. And so not only do we entertain here, but we also um, inform. So those of you who don't know what I guess the history of this wonderful poem, it has been around since 1822, so very, very long time. It was written by Clement Clark Moore, who is an epis, ep, episcopal. Episcopal. I used to be able to pronounce it. It's a minister. Let's just leave it at that. He actually wrote it for his daughters, and it was originally called, and I love this to death, An Account of a Visit from St. Nicholas. I love that title. I see why they changed it, but it's very English, I guess you could say. But yeah, he was hesitant to publish it, so imagine what we all would have lost if he didn't. But with that said, I want to further get us in the mood. So we have a nice roaring fire here in the background. I managed to learn how to shrink myself because there's no reason for you to have to see me read. So with that said, and I just going to point this out first. Like I said, I'm 98% sure I'm not going to screw up all that much. But those of you who know me, there are a lot of weird words in this poem that haven't been spoken or used in regular literature in, I don't know, 50 years. So wish me luck. Here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wandering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lovely and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." So, with that said, if there's nothing else, I just want to again say Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope everyone is with their loved ones or friends. Well, I guess they're loved ones too. But I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope everyone stays safe and pretty much gets everything they want. So, until next time, everybody, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.